Welcome to our lesson on American rights. Today we're exploring the fundamental rights in the Bill of Rights, the first 10 amendments to the U.S. Constitution. We'll discuss what these rights are, why they were added, and how they protect individual freedoms. Let's jump in. Inalienable rights are freedoms that cannot be taken away because they are inherent to every individual. The Declaration of Independence lists life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness as examples. These rights laid the foundation for the Constitution, which was later strengthened by the Bill of Rights. Example, think of inalienable rights as freedoms you have simply because you're human, regardless of where you live or who governs you. When the Constitution was first written, it didn't explicitly protect individual rights. Anti-federalists were concerned that without specific guarantees, the government could become too powerful. They pushed for a Bill of Rights to ensure personal freedoms and limit government power. This edition addressed concerns about government overreach and helped build support for the Constitution. Question: are there modern movements today that still seek to protect individual freedoms from government influence? The First Amendment protects several core freedoms: religion, speech, press, assembly, and petition. These rights allow people to express themselves, gather peacefully, and hold the government accountable. Landmark cases like Engel v. Vitale and Schenck v. United States shaped our understanding of these rights, highlighting the boundaries of free expression and religious freedom. But how do these rights affect your daily life? Think about your ability to voice your opinions on social media, attend a peaceful protest, or practice your beliefs openly. These are not just abstract concepts, they are the everyday shields that protect your personal freedoms. Each time you speak your mind or gather with others for a common cause, you're exercising rights that were hard-fought and remain crucial to our democracy. So next time you scroll through your newsfeed or join a community event, remember the First Amendment. It's not just a part of history. It's a living, breathing element of your daily life, ensuring that your voice is heard and your freedoms are respected. The Second Amendment grants the right to bear arms. It states, "A well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed." This amendment has sparked ongoing debate over gun rights and regulations. Consider the balance between public safety and personal freedom when discussing gun rights. On one hand, the ability to own and use firearms is seen by many as a fundamental personal freedom and a means of self-defense. On the other hand, the prevalence of gun violence raises important questions about the extent and limits of this right. In your daily life, this debate might surface in discussions around local laws, community safety measures, or even in your social media feed. Whether you're a gun owner, an advocate for stricter regulations, or somewhere in between, the Second Amendment impacts your views in your community. Landmark cases like District of Columbia v. Heller and McDonald v. Chicago have defined the modern interpretation of this right, emphasizing individual ownership, while also allowing for certain regulations. These decisions remind us that while rights are fundamental, they also come with responsibilities and societal considerations. So next time you hear a debate about gun rights or see a related headline, remember the Second Amendment's historical context and its ongoing influence on American life. It's a complex issue that requires thoughtful discussion and a balanced approach, ensuring that both security and freedom are preserved. The Third Amendment protects citizens from being forced to house soldiers in their homes during peacetime. This was a reaction to British practices before the Revolution, and while it's rarely relevant today, it emphasizes the right to privacy. Fun fact: did you know that the Third Amendment is one of the least litigated parts of the Constitution? The Fourth Amendment protects against unreasonable searches and seizures. This means that law enforcement needs a search warrant, which must specify the exact location to be searched, the reason for the search, and the items to be seized. One landmark case, Mapp v. Ohio, reinforced this protection by establishing that any evidence obtained illegally cannot be used in court. This case set a precedent that continues to safeguard our privacy today. Consider this: the Fourth Amendment doesn't just protect your physical space like your home or car, but also extends to your digital life. This means your emails, texts, and online activities are also shielded from unreasonable searches. So, next time you think about your right to privacy, remember that the Fourth Amendment is working behind the scenes to keep both your physical and digital world secure. The Fifth Amendment includes rights such as protection from double jeopardy, the right to remain silent, and due process. But what do these terms mean for you and me? Protection from double jeopardy ensures that you cannot be tried twice for the same crime, safeguarding you from continuous legal harassment. The right to remain silent, also known as protection from self-incrimination, means you do not have to testify against yourself in court. This is where the famous Miranda rights come into play. Consider the landmark case of Miranda v. Arizona. This case highlighted the importance of these protections, leading to the establishment of the Miranda rights that you often hear in legal settings. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. The Fifth Amendment also addresses the concept of due process, ensuring that the government must respect all legal rights that are owed to a person according to the law. This means fair treatment through the normal judicial system, especially as a citizen's entitlement. Lastly, the Fifth Amendment speaks to eminent domain, limiting the government's ability to take private property without just compensation. This ensures that if your property is needed for public use, you will be fairly compensated for it. In essence, the Fifth Amendment acts as a robust shield, protecting various facets of our legal rights and ensuring that justice prevails in a fair and balanced manner. The Sixth Amendment is another crucial aspect of the Bill of Rights that ensures justice is served fairly. This amendment guarantees the right to a speedy and public trial by an impartial jury. But what does this mean for you? Imagine being accused of a crime and having to wait years for your day in court. The right to a speedy trial ensures that justice is timely and that you are not languishing in legal limbo. A public trial means that court proceedings are open to the public, promoting transparency and accountability within the judicial system. An impartial jury is composed of ordinary citizens who are unbiased and have no stake in the outcome of the case. This ensures that the verdict is fair and just, based solely on the evidence presented. Additionally, the Sixth Amendment provides the right to be informed of the nature and cause of the accusation, the right to confront witnesses against you, and the right to have legal counsel. This comprehensive set of rights ensures that anyone accused of a crime has a fair chance to defend themselves. In essence, the Sixth Amendment serves as a cornerstone of our justice system, promoting fairness, transparency, and accountability. It ensures that every individual receives a fair trial, protecting the innocent and upholding the integrity of the judicial process. In this lesson, we covered the foundational rights protected in the Bill of Rights and why they're essential to our freedoms. These amendments safeguard personal liberties and limit government power, creating a balanced system that serves the people. From the right to free speech and a fair trial to protection against unreasonable searches and the quartering of soldiers, each amendment plays a crucial role in maintaining our democratic society. They are not just historical artifacts but living components of our daily lives, ensuring that justice, liberty, and fairness prevail. Understanding these rights empowers you to be an informed citizen capable of recognizing when these freedoms are being upheld or infringed upon. It's not just about knowing your rights, it's about cherishing and protecting them for yourself and future generations. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more insights on American government and rights. Together, let's keep the spirit of liberty alive.